Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside Him. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders who definitely rule well, and honor citations to the elect. So I'm going to just play this, man, because, things are definitely escalating as far as the tensions between the United States and Iran. So I'm going to play this short part.
Really deter Iran from funding these groups in order to stop making these kinds of attacks? I think first we're going to have to harden our own bases.
Yeah, because he said that in the recent attack, just this morning. So there was a recent attack, a rocket attack, and he's saying it happened by Iranian-based militias sneaking onto the base, firing rocket launches, I guess, and then dipping off, getting low, dipping off back into Syria and blending in as regular citizens. But Iran is backing them up, funding them, giving them weapons and so forth. And the reason that they did that was to retaliation of Joe Biden with the first military strike that he took against these Iranian-backed militias. So really against Iran. But the reason why Joe Biden did that is because these same militias attacked them. And they said that was in retaliation for what they did to Soleimani. What was that? In the beginning of 2020. So, you got United States taking out Soleimani, then they retaliated against the United States. A base that they had. So then Joe Biden attacked them back again after that. And now they're attacking back after that. And now you have this devil saying this.
To make sure that we're not susceptible to them. But if we're going to respond, we can't respond just like this, these small little pinpoint attack that we saw last week. What the Israelis do, their deterrence is very simple. You strike us one time, we strike you 10 times back. There's going to have to be some other...
Oh, who are they? Carrying this wannabe badass mentality. You strike me, I strike you 10 times back. Shut the fuck up, man. Man, they think that they so special, man. Anyway, man, as you heard him say, he said we can't keep doing one little pinpointed strike. He said they're gonna have to turn up more. So now he's agreeing with what these Jays are saying.
Way in order for the Iranians to get the message to stop attacking U.S. forces. You strike us one time, we strike you 10 times back. There's going to have to be some other way, just like this, these small little pinpoint attack that we saw last week. What the Israelis do, their deterrence is very simple. You strike us one time, we strike you 10 times back. There's going to have to be some other way in order for the Iranians to get the message to stop attacking U.S. forces there.
All right, so there you go. He's getting ready to turn up. It ain't gonna be just strike me. You know what I'm saying? You punch me, I punch you back. Now he's gonna say, no, I'm about to do more. Punch you one time, and I'm gonna break your arm. This is the mentality. The Jays, Amalekites. He wants to tap into their mentality, where we gonna really turn up against you if you do something, man. So we see that things are escalating majorly. Oh, and
you're suggesting a more escalated response. That, I mean, you had several suggestions. Number one, to harden the defense of those areas and to sort of figure out a better strategy. But do you think part of that strategy needs to be a stronger military response?
Well, I think, again, firstly, we have to defend and make sure that we're going to, the soldiers and sailors, airmen that are there are going to feel safe is the first and foremost thing. And then if we're going to go on the offensive, I think it's going to have to be more expansive than just one strike in one location along the border there. Perhaps using our technology with drone technology, Air Force technology, in order to take out multiple targets that could possibly exist there, not just the one that we went after. I think that is.
And how you think Iran gonna feel about that? Taking out multiple of their targets in one shot. You know? So things are turning up. But I want to grab a point.
To be the critical piece to ensuring that maybe that there is some level of deterrence that we can do there. As for troops, we don't have a lot of ground troops there. They're all out. We can't do anything on the ground there. This is all going to have to come from the air.
There it is. So, you know, the point is also is that they're not dealing with a lot of troops. You know? And real quick, now check this out. He's mentioning how they don't got a lot of boots on the ground anymore, and now they are pretty much backed into a corner to where they just have to use drones and so forth. Well, guess what? As things get more serious, they're gonna need more help. So this is from Military Times at the end of 2019. It says rising costs, dwindling recruit numbers, increasing demands may bring back the military draft. See? And he just said they don't even have enough boots on the ground. They need more help. There's increasing demands for this devil's military. All right, and nobody wants to join anymore. All right, the scriptures speak about how the world has gotten weaker. Nobody's willing to fight no more. Nobody trying to fight no more. They just want to sit around and play the game and bullshit, man. So, you know, things are getting more intense. And, you know, they want to talk about rising costs, dwindling recruit numbers, increasing demands, because the tension is increasing. They're doing more and more shit to go at war with their enemy. So, without further ado, let me get into the scriptures. Because this draft is looking like it's definitely going to come back. And the scriptures speaks upon, you know, drafts. Pretty much. This is a second edges. So, why you think Yahweh Shai said, watch as well as pray? Watch so you can see how serious things are getting and have a idea of the timetable of the Lord's return, whether it's close, whether it's far, and we know that it's extremely close. So that's why you should watch, because then also when you watch, what manner of person ought you to be, and that's why the Lord also said, "Brethren, ye are not in darkness, like they're in darkness." So this thing is gonna come and surprise them, take them by storm, and they gonna be shitting their pants out here, man. And we gonna be saying, "Hey, the Lord tried to tell y'all out here." But really, we ain't gonna be saying nothing. But this is Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 33. It says, "For the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms." Why they not gonna have any bridegrooms? Why they gonna be crying? Because they don't have any bridegrooms. It says, "The woman shall mourn, having no husbands." Why they not gonna have any husbands? Where's all these men gonna be at to where they can't comfort their wives? It says, "Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers." Why? Because verse 34, "In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed." Because they asses is going to be overseas fighting a war, getting destroyed. Okay? It says, "And their husbands shall perish of famine." And the ones that don't, and the ones that's too old to join, when they go out during the midst of this midst of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. You know, when they try and go out and go on a run to obtain food to feed his family, hey, he ain't gonna return, man. You know, and then yeah, because of the lack of bread, his ass is gonna be out of there. See, so you know, you women better get on board, man. Because if the men is going through all this pain, imagine how it's gonna be for y'all. Y'all gonna be left lonely out here. Left lonely, you know. So let me read it again. It says, "The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers." All right. So there's gonna be that absence, that absence there, absence presence there, man. And you're gonna be all alone by yourselves, because the draft is coming back, man. You know, it's already in the air. It's a prophecy. Your asses is out of here. And let me also get this is also part of how the devil's gonna come down, having great wrath. You're gonna be crying, "Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to join the military. I'm scared." But he ain't gonna spare your feelings, because he's coming down as a madman sparing none. He's sick of this shit. Esau gonna be sick of this shit, man. Sick of being a undesirable, not having help, nobody wanting to help him out, dwindling recruit numbers, you know, amongst all the other things he's got on his plate. So Revelations 12:12, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, both to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." And him sending that letter in the mail, telling you to report to your nearest station, that's also a part of the wrath that he's gonna have. You know, and him sparing no feelings, because he has a short time, and he needs all the help he can get. You know, and this devil's MO, how he usually moves, he sets up these false flag attacks to amp up his citizens. That's why a lot of people joined the military after 9/11. They did those interviews. "Oh, I joined because I wanted to get back at them damn Arabs for what they did to my country." So he's gonna expect E to do something like that as well, to amp them up to want to join. And then if they still don't join, he's gonna send forth those draconian laws. So, the whole point is, for us, brethren, we don't care about no damn heathen or no 2/3. But it's for us to realize the times we in. To realize how close we are to this thing going down, to realize how serious things is. These other people, they don't see a drive coming back. They don't understand the prophecies telling you, that pretty much there's going to be a draft, that men are going to be out fighting, and women are going to have nobody to cling on to because all the men are out fighting. So things is deadly serious, man. So that's why we got to continue to watch. But wellness was edifying, and I'm going to say shalom.